As we continue on with the program, a small note of introduction of the Guru. Srimati Vasudha Suryanarayana Pappu belongs to the Vijayanagara Sampradaya of Veena playing from the state of Andhra Pradesh. Hailing from a family of eminent Vainikas, Vasudha is in the third generation of descendants of Vainika Ratna, the late Sri Ayagari Someshwara Rao Garu. Srimati Vasudha has started her training under her mother, Srimati Bandi Sri Lakshmi Garu, and continues her training under her aunt, Srimati Rajaswari Pariti Garu, in addition to Srimati Mambalam Chitra Garu. Srimati Vasudha established the Sri Chakra School of Music in the Valley to share her love and music and her instrument. We are also privileged to have Srimati Bandi Sri Lakshmi Garu in the audience today, who flew in all the way from India to attend this performance of her daughter's students. Let us have a great round of applause for the mother and daughter gurus and their abiding interest in the propagation of this.
Now, at this point in the concert, Anish and Bhargav will now perform solo compositions to showcase their skills, starting with Bhargav. Bhargav is a senior at bassist Chandler, and he started his Carnatic classical musical education with Sri Hari Kandadai at age 8. At age 12, he came under the tutelage of Srimati Vasudha Suryanarayana Pappu, where she nurtured his Veena talent. Bhargav is also learning the piano at East Valley Yamaha Music School with Mr. Vanya Nikolovsky. At school, he has been with Mrs. Marianne Cook, learning the trumpet, euphonium, and the tuba, playing in the upper school band and the jazz band. Bhargav likes to spend most of his time playing video games when not compelled to practice one instrument or another, or even study. Please give a few minutes as he will now step onto the stage. We'll now go ahead with the song Bhavanuta Narhridayamuna. This is in the Mohana Raga set to Adi Talam and a composition of Sri Tyagaraja.
Composition, Saint Tyagaraja welcomes Lord Rama into his heart. He expresses his immense gratitude to Lord Rama that he blessed him despite his shortcomings. The story goes that once when Tyagaraja had some unexpected guests, he found that there was not enough food in the house to feed them. An old couple appeared at his doorstep with several provisions and asked Tyagaraja if they could use his kitchen to cook. When they cooked their food, there was enough to feed themselves and Tyagaraja's guests as well. The couple disappeared as mysteriously as they had arrived. On reflection of this incident, Tyagaraja realized that his unexpected benefactors were Lord Rama and Sita. He was overcome with joy at their visit and also sad that he had not realized this sooner. It is said that Tyagaraja's emotions burst forth in this composition. The lyrics translate thus: Lord Rama, you reside in Hanuman's heart. You took the trouble of visiting my house and speaking to me, and I was not prepared to receive you in the style that befits you. Please come, take a seat in my heart, and get some relaxation. Tyagaraja tries to express that the intense devotion in his heart is more than any physical comfort he can offer. Please enjoy. for that excellent and inspiring rendition, Bhargav. It is time to invite Anish Vaddireddy back on stage for his solo performance. Anish Vaddireddy has graduated from Hamilton High School this summer. He is set to start at Barrett the Honors College at ASU. He intends to major in biomedical engineering with a pre-med track. Anish discovered his passion for Veena at age 13 under the capable hands of Srimati Vasudha Papu. Anish was a member of the Hamilton's We the People team competing in Washington, a caring volunteer with Huskies Helping Huskies Club, and was on the school tennis team. He likes to hang out with friends, watch basketball or football in his free time. The piece Anish has chosen to play is Nada Loludai in the ragam Kalyana Vasantam Saturupaka Talam.
Please give Anish a round of applause for his solo. Now it is time for some of Bhargav's friends to come on stage and share their thoughts with us.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Rita Chiraburi, and I'm Bhargav's cousin. Bhargav, I don't think words are truly enough to describe him. I, personally, have never seen so much dedication in a person. He is a perfect embodiment of pure determination, perseverance, passion, and zeal. He is impressively courteous, amiable, diligent, and ambitious. If I were to list all of his good qualities and characteristics, we'd probably be here forever. Not only does he excel in classical music, but he also excels in his academics. He is a very responsible son, an exceedingly supportive sibling, and a stellar role model. He has a sterling sense of humor and a soaring intellect. Bhargav always exhibits good behavior and treats his elders with the utmost respect. Today, I'd like to tell him how proud I am of him for accomplishing so much throughout his classical music journey. The amount of effort, practice, and patience he has put into his Rangapravesam preparations is utterly remarkable. I can't wait to see what the future has in store for him. Thank you so much.
Namaste and good evening to you all. Namaste, good evening to you all. I'm Vaijanti Pappu. I'm pursuing Carnatic music for the last 6 years, given my passion for classical music. My parents asked me to review today's Rangapravesam. First of all, Bhargav and Anish have put together in a lot of hard work into preparation for this program. I've closely followed their rehearsals over the summer. Bhargav, I really loved your Shanmukha Priya Alapana and your Swarakalpana for Bhavanuta. and your swarak, and you have an amazing sense of talam. Anish, your talam is just awesome. Your right hand moves with a lot of ease. You both have shown great teamwork in your main items, Shanmukha Priya. Mahesh uncle and Sharak uncle, well, what can I say about you? You are the leading lights of percussion and classical music in the valley. You both are an inspiration to me and all my friends. Thank you and have a good night.
Can everyone hear me? Okay, thank you. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. How are you guys feeling about the last few performances? I can't hear you, louder. Yeah, that's more like it. Hello, my name is Pratyush. Bhargav, I met Bhargav 7 years ago when I moved to Chandler, and I could practically say that I've known him for half my life. We argue so much that we became best friends because of our arguing. Our friendship has involved many times we played, fought, and even bit, just like other friends and their friendships. No matter how big our arguments are, we always get back and celebrate with food by eating a lot of food. I emphasize a lot. But Bhargav and his family are very kind and they have a helping nature. Bhargav always helped my Nanama whenever she needed it, and auntie and uncle have supported me through homework, and they even took care of my sister and me when we needed it. And a good thing about having Bhargav as a neighbor is that I can take all of his books when he doesn't need them so I can save money. Let's go, saving money. And Bhargav, you are like my older but more immature brother. Well, that's only you. Everyone else agrees with me. And I know you prepared a lot for this day, and I know you can do it. You got this. Let's all give a big round of applause for Bhargav. Thank you.
Hello, good evening, everyone. I'm Mahan, Bhargav's cousin. First off, thank you all for coming and supporting Bhargav in his big night. He's put in countless number of hours for preparing, and he's showcased his talent and abilities in a phenomenal way tonight. I'm so stoked and honored to be called Bhargav's cousin, and is just an all-around great person. Congrats on this accomplishment, Bhargav, and good luck in the future. And big things are coming for you. Thank you so much.
Hello, everyone. My name is Krish. I'm kind of a late addition to this troupe, so I don't have anything prepared, but let's try to wing it together. I've known this little dumpling since he was 3 years old, which kind of dates me, and I was thinking about getting life insurance, so if anybody knows what the best service is, let me know. When it comes to overcoming, Bhargav's overcome a lot. I remember him as a child being too shy to speak, and the next moment he was attending National Spelling Bees. And he was too shy to interact with people, and now he's up on stage showing his talent to the world. I think he's done just a fantastic job of taking a leap over every hurdle that has existed throughout his life. I just wanted to say congratulations to Bhargav for all he's done. I know from my side, I'm extremely proud of you. And I had expectations going into this event, but you far exceeded them. So congratulations. Thank you all for coming out. I know we have a few more few more songs to come. But I'm even more excited than I first entered this room. Take care.
those words and wishes from his friends, Bhargav will now render the song Paridhanamichite. This song, composed by Sri Patnam Subramanya Iyer, is in Raga Belahari, set to Kandachapu Tala. In the song, the composer laments why Lord Rama ignores his intense devotion. He wonders if he has to give a substantial material offering to deserve the Lord's grace. In the Charanam of this composition, he cites instances of material offerings to the Lord that have seemed to please Rama. Lord Kubera offered a lot of money to Lord Mahavishnu in Vishnu's incarnation as Sri Venkateswara. King Janaka offered the beautiful maiden Sita to Lord Rama. King Sugriva deployed the might of his monkey army to help construct the dam to reach Lanka. Citing these examples, Patnam Subramanya Iyer wonders, do I have to offer something along those lines to remind you of my intense devotion? Here is Bhargav with Paridhanamichite.
Anish's friends and family, actually a few hundred, have some things to share about him, and I would like to invite them onto the stage.
Hi everyone, I'm Lasia.
I'm Sachin.
And I'm Sam. Okay. When I learned that Anish gained interest in playing the Veena when he was 13, I should have been surprised, but I honestly wasn't. I say I should have been surprised because we can all agree most Indian boys at the age of 13 would rather spend their time playing basketball and listening to rap. But Anish has always broken the stereotypes. For example, even with his gated 3-acre plot between 2 other houses, past his dead-end road, and behind the mailbox, Anish is still the ideal next-door neighbor. He moved to Hamilton in the middle of freshman year, which would be a scary experience for anyone, but he won over everyone with his charming smile, his caring nature, and for me, his fruit snacks. Let me explain. So first semester of junior year, I had lunch with Anish, and every once in a while when I had a bad day, other people would listen to me rant or give advice, but Anish would just slip me a pack of fruit snacks. As weird as it sounds, it was comforting. Soon enough, after realizing how much I liked them, Anish started bringing 2 packs of fruit snacks every day, one for him and one for me. I think that more than just demonstrating his thoughtful nature, that's a prime example of how whatever Anish does for his friends, no matter how small, is to make them smile.
I've been going to school with Anish since first grade, except for a small hiatus between 4th and 5th grade where he betrayed me and moved to Paragon before we met back again at Basis Chandler. But in the last 10 years, Anish really hasn't changed. I mean, sure, he's probably changed physically and hopefully he's become a little smarter, but what truly matters in a person, character, persistence, and kindness, has unwaveringly stuck with Anish. I remember this one time in 3rd grade during lunch, Anish and I wanted to leave for recess a few minutes early so that we could get a non-lumpy basketball. Contrary to what Lasia told you, Anish did enjoy basketball. He wasn't breaking any stereotypes there. But yeah, we asked the teacher's aide and she said that we could leave early because one, nobody wanted to play with 2 scrawny little Indian kids on the playground, and 2, there were like 2 good basketballs where the rest of them were all lumpy because school didn't have enough money to pay for them. So yeah, the teacher's aide let us out, and as we were walking out the door, I don't know if I'm supposed to know this part, but I heard the teacher's aide talk to the teacher, and she said, "Those are the 2 nicest boys I've ever met. I love those kids." And even today, I'm constantly amazed by how considerate, kind, and grounded Anish is 24/7. Back when we went to Washington, D.C. for We the People Nationals in April, Anish literally called his parents to talk to them at the same time every night, even if it meant he had to put a hold on singing Lift Yourself by Kanye West. And that's a consistency that my mom yells at me for on the daily, and I'm sure all of you other moms out there wished your child had as well.
Anish, or as he is better known, Anish Mish, is one of the greatest friends you could ever ask for. In fact, I don't actually remember the moment we became friends. At some point, he was just there, and he's been there since. And a lot of the times, he's there and you don't even realize it. Seriously, I'll be talking about prom dress shopping on the other side of the room, and Anish will somehow manage to pop up behind my shoulder and chime in with his opinion on an A-line dress versus an Empire one without anyone seeing him. But his reliability, his loyalty, and of course his magical head massages make him someone that I am forever grateful to know. Anish doesn't even need words to show someone he cares. Literally, some of our conversations are just us repeatedly sending each other heart emojis for 2 days straight. for being my Model UN buddy, to absolutely roasting me whenever we go bowling. I treasure every moment that Anish and I have shared together. In each of our stories, there's one quality that is intrinsically Anish: his dedication. The wholehearted dedication he gives to his family and his friends is the same dedication he's given to the Veena and working towards today, and the same dedication I know he'll give to whatever he does in his future. Anish, we love you, and we are so, so proud of you.
Okay. My name's Aishwarya Paturu, and I've known Anish for a really long time. I'm so proud of all that Anish has accomplished in the past 6 years, and I'm assuming all of you are as well. I mean, that's why you're here, right? To see what Anish has learned and watch him perform up here on stage today. What you all don't know about Anish is that he's not only an excellent learner and student, he's also a wonderful educator. As someone who's learned a lot from Anish, I can say that you can all learn a little something from him. Out of all the lessons, the one that stuck with me the most is that you have to spread your food all over your plate when you're full so that your mom doesn't come over and yell at you for wasting. Well, I can tell you with 100% certainty, my mom somewhere here in the audience isn't too pleased to hear that. However, it's come in handy on multiple occasions. Something that hasn't come in handy, though, is fear. And one of those fears was given to me by Anish. The year was 2010, I think, and it was me, Nandini, Rishi, and Anish hanging out at Anish's house one day after school. And Anish had the brilliant idea of showing a bunch of 7-year-olds The Lord of the Rings. I mean, who shows 7-year-olds The Lord of the Rings? Well, Anish did, and ever since that day, I have been terrified of Gollum. Like, I've had nightmares that he would jump off of my fan and attack me. Thank you so much, Anish. I very much appreciate it. Continuing on the topic of how much Anish has traumatized me over the years, let's talk about his selfie-taking skills. It drives me insane how Anish makes the same exact face in every single one of his selfies, where he opens up his mouth super wide so that he could be swallowing flies. It's gotten to the point where I'm worried that Anish's face might be stuck in that position. I'm just kidding, Anish, don't worry. I love all of your selfies. They give me my daily laughs. Okay, so I guess it's time to be nice to Anish and start lying to all of you here. Okay, I'm kidding. Everything I say, for the most part, is 100% true. Anish is such a sweet and talented friend of mine, and I'm so glad to know him. And I'm proud of all the preparation and work he's put into this day. And I know all of you will be left with your mouths as wide open as Anish when he makes his selfie face.
Well, now it's going to be hard for me to compete with that amazing speech. Okay. Andariki namaskaram. My name is Nandini, and I am one of Anish's close family friend. Actually, we have known this amazing family ever since I was born. So as of this year, it has been 15 wonderful years. Since my brother and Anish were best friends when we were young, I had the unfortunate privilege of meeting him basically every day. Now, if any of you knew Anish around the ages of 5 to 14, you would remember his haircut, the mushroom cut, AKA the hairstyle every little Indian boy had. Though it was a very unique hairstyle, it benefited me since I had the privilege of trying out all of the new and trendy looks on him. When I was in elementary school, my squad included Anish, Anna, Aishu, and me. We all went to school together and we all came home together. Every day in the car, it was carpool karaoke featuring Geeta Auntie. Once we came home and forced down Annam Papu, we would go outside, and since we didn't have any other human friends, we decided to play with snails and worms and make them tracks and make them race each other SpongeBob style. We would have scavenger hunts, fastest eating competitions, which Anish never really excelled at, and made skits that we performed for our beloved Nani. After a few fun-filled years, Anish was the first one of us to go to high school. And once he went, our small group split up. And he cut off his bowl cut for something more favorable by the ladies. But don't worry, he didn't change completely. If any of you have seen Anish eating Indian food, it is definitely something you want to see once and only once in your life. Because trust me, when you watch him, you're gonna kind of feel bad for him with the faces he makes and the complaining he does to Shobhanti. He's no different than a 5-year-old kid. One thing is, he never finishes, and it's the same routine every time. He complains, Auntie will ignore him. He complains, Auntie will ignore him, and this goes for about an hour. All jokes aside, Anish is definitely my second brother, and he has given me great advice about high school and how to succeed. He is a role model to all, and today he has made us very proud. The hard work and countless number of hours he has put into this performance truly paid off, and I am sure that he will continue to impress us, today, tomorrow, every day, in every aspect of life, whether it be college or another Veena performance. I want to finish by saying, Anish, I can't believe you're going to college, and I'm really going to miss you and your amusing personality. Thank you so much.
Hi everyone, my name is Shrika, and I'm one of Anish's family friends. I've known Anish for pretty much all my time here in Arizona, which is like 8 years. I've learned a lot about him and also a lot from him. When I think about Anish, I think about someone who's guiding and supportive, if that makes sense. Anish is always supportive of his family and friends, which includes his parents. Like, I've never seen Anish ever talk back to his mom or dad, except for Indian food, which is pretty impressive. But I definitely admire him for all the respect he has for himself and everyone else. Anish really helped and guided me these past years and has done nothing but positively influence me and support me through even my bad times. He has had a really big impact on my life. Anish, I'm really gonna miss our life talks, me teaching you what Huji is and how to take a decent, cute picture. The advice I give you, which even though you've never used it, you're welcome. Our iconic camping trips, and just so much more. Generally, I'm just gonna miss talking to you, my dude. Kind of mad that you're leaving me for the college life, but you're doing great things and we'll keep doing great. I'm really proud of you and so grateful that I met you, Anish. Love, Shrika.
Namaskar, I'm Nidhi, one of Anish's family friends. Anish Vaddireddy. Let me start off by saying wow, simply wow. What you're doing today is absolutely incredible, and the amount of effort you've put into this beautiful performance truly paid off, my friend, because this is gorgeous. Yeah, I know, you guys are probably thinking how unoriginal, starting off by saying good job. But I think we can all agree that today Anish deserves the appreciation. Only today, don't worry. Anish, even though I was already pretty amazing, you have truly helped me grow these past few years. Seeing you every weekend, listening to your funny jokes, getting roasted for everything, literally everything, and your encouraging advice has been such a pleasure and has influenced me for the better. The number of times I've bothered you just these past few weeks about my already stressful school year or the most random information is innumerable. But never once have you made me feel like I've disturbed or annoyed you. And trust me, it is very rare that someone isn't annoyed by my constant ranting, so hats off to your patience. And although I really miss your namastes in the hallway and me judging you at lunch or your iconic selfie, I am so incredibly proud of your accomplishments and know for a fact that you will continue to be a role model as you journey on this new path to college. Thank you so much for being such a supportive friend who continues to encourage and love me, and have an amazing time at ASU, enlightening everyone there with your special personality. Have fun at ASU, and don't forget about your little freshman. Thank you.
All right, so let's get started. My name is Rishi. So basically, I've known this man ever since he was born, and let's just say he's been one of the biggest influences on my life. As a kid, he always served as a role model for me, whether it be tricking my parents or his parents into playing more Halo or complaining about eating food. Anish taught me crucial lessons about how to use my powers as a kid. But that's not all. Anish kept me going in school as well. I mean, sure, he helped me with my academics and all, but really, he taught me how to more effectively complete my homework or, like hit on girls and stuff. What else could you ask for, right? Over all these years, it's come to a point where I see Anish as my older brother. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like that now. I mean, he's like a few inches. It's okay. But hey, don't get me wrong. Anish, you still have the full authority to slap me whenever I do something dumb. Honestly, though, I find it cute when Anish starts to act like an older sibling now. Because whenever Anish starts to act all elderly and stuff, I'm just thinking like, boy, I've seen you eat for hours on end and then start complaining to your parents about how you didn't finish. So I've truly learned the lesson of patience from him now. On a more serious note, I'm so glad that I can spend all these years with Anish. All the parties, trips, and sleepovers with you are always a blast because of your entertaining personality. I still remember all the Nerf gun fights we used to have in your small hallway, all the times we used to prank call Pizza Hut or our parents during midnight, and all the times we just used to have fun and just run around, honestly. And I know you're gonna be leaving to college in Tempe, but I hope you don't miss us here in Chandler, dude. We love you, and I hope you can achieve great things in the future.
Hi everyone. So I am Anish's least favorite friend because he only gave me 30 seconds for this speech, which by the way is not happening. It's not going to be just 30 seconds. So I'm Anisha, and Anish and I have known each other for 8 years now. And yes, I know we both have very cool names. And over the past 8 years, I've learned a lot about Anish. He's caring, kind, dedicated, and most importantly, tries his best to pretend he's not in physical pain from my terrible jokes. And I'm really thankful for that. He's one of the first people I go to in times of need, and aside from that, Anish has helped me grow as a person and face the harsh realities of life. Like when he used to tell me how bad I was at running. Thanks, Anish, you're a genius. Also, I'll never forget the time Anish made fun of me for pronouncing the word pasta wrong in the 5th grade. Yes, I pronounced the word pasta wrong. I still cry myself to sleep to this day about how I used to pronounce my favorite food wrong for the first 10 years of my existence. Thanks, Anish, you're a genius. Or when Anish tells me I need to work on my problem with procrastination. Thanks, Anish, you're a genius. He's not wrong about my procrastination, though. I did just write the speech in the bathroom for the first half. But anyways, Anish has been doing really amazing so far, and I enjoyed every single second, which I was definitely for sure here watching, not writing my speech. Although Anish has so many amazing qualities, he's also extremely annoying. It's like he's so perfect, he's annoying. He's the kid your parents always compare you to. Like this past fall, I applied to only one school, and it was my dream school. But I eventually got into my dream school. I got into ASU, guys. But my parents' reaction was, why can't you be more like Anish? Why can't you apply to more than one school? I was like, what? You want me to be as perfect as Anish? Who do you think I am? I'm not immortal. Overall, Anish is like the little brother I've always wanted. And to my actual younger brother sitting in the audience, you're okay too, I guess. Anish, you really finessed a 5 on AP Veena. I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you, and we all love you so much. Congratulations.
Hi, my name is Navya, and I have known Anish as long as I could remember. When I was 2 to 3 years old, I would play with him all the time. I was so attached to playing with him that I would follow him around the house saying, Aish, Aish, Aish. One day, when I was 3 years old, Anish and his friend went to the park and left the door open. I saw them leave and took my tricycle outside. I roamed the community on my tricycle screaming, Aishi, 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 and smiling innocently. Not having a thought how dangerous this was, I apparently found them in the park. But in fact, they found me first. Obviously, seeing your baby cousin roaming around isn't the best situation. Back at home, my grandma realized I was gone. But after 5 minutes or so, I eventually came back home. After that, we always kept our doors closed. But that doesn't mean I stopped playing with Anish. I would play dinosaurs, cards, basketball, although I lost to him every time, board games, tag, and ball. I still play with him till today and will for years to come. But instead of playing, he's also my role model in sports and academics. He's really good at tennis, and he got high honors in Hamilton, and I want to follow his footsteps in success. Thank you.
Hello, everyone. I think the shorter speeches start now, so just to save you some time. I'm Anurag, Anish's favorite cousin. I've known Anish since his days of stealing my Scooby-Doo blanket, and to me, he's like the brother I never had. I mean, I have a brother, but he sucks. In the past year that I've been living with Anish, he's always spent time with me, whether it's destroying me at table tennis or watching the Suns play basketball. Assume you could call that disgusting display basketball. And jokes aside, Anish is a great cousin and even better friend to me. I'm excited to see what he does with his future. Thanks.
Hey, I'm Pranav. I've known Anish since we were babies, and the thing I've noticed during all these speeches is how embarrassed Anish looks. Don't worry, Anish, none of us mean it. That's about it. Bye.
Hi, everyone. I'm Anish's cousin, Abhinad. Growing up, we spent a lot of time playing video games together, like Halo, Call of Duty. I was always better than him, but recently he's gotten a lot better. And the one thing I've noticed about like everything that he does, that he puts his mind to, he gets really good at it really quickly, and I can say the same for Veena as well. Yeah, that's about it. Good luck, Anish. Thank you.
Okay, so I have no idea where to start. Anish has been a part of my life since the first day. I have seen him grow into a handsome, brilliant man. Every time my sister and I visit, the first night we tell each other everything that has happened since the last time we saw each other. The crushes, the drama, the troubles, everything. He's one of the only people I know who I can be my true self around, and he is someone I can always depend on for help, advice, and encouragement. My mom used to tell me, take Anish as your role model. Actually, she still tells me that. And I used to be like, what? Why? Now I understand, and I would be proud to take you as my model. I know you will thrive to be the best man you can be, and I know you can achieve your dream. I love you. Also, I know you guys are really tired of my voice, but I will also be talking on my sister's behalf because she couldn't be here because of college exams. So she said, hi guys, I've seen Anish grow up his whole life, and this guy is the laziest guy you'll ever meet, unless it came to playing the Veena. He has come such a long way, and I love hearing him play. He has an incredible talent, and I'm so proud of him. Not just talent, but he has a great heart. Even though he is absolutely annoying, he always makes me laugh, and he is so encouraging. I love this guy so much. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Akshat. Anish has come a long way since I first met him. I can never forget the late night Maggies he makes, the prank calls we made, which include some of the audience here, The amount of tennis we played in the sun just got us roasted. The trips we used to take to random neighborhoods on our way back home. And his never-ending head massages are just annoying. He's a great human by heart, and I haven't seen someone so humble and always ready to help. One thing I like about Anish is that no matter what, if he believes someone is right, he stands by them and supports them. And all I can say is that I'm sure he is not yet done learning and achieving new heights. Anish, all I want you to do is keep crossing many more milestones like this, and never forget, no matter what, I'm always here for you as a brother. We are all proud of you. Just rock at ASU. Hope I can join you soon.
So thank you to Anish's friends and family for painting a wonderful picture of Anish.